Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now returning to Women in Business here on TVOSJ with your host, Chef Tobias Cooks.
Good morning. Thank you for coming back. Once again, you can visit us on KBCC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California. Also, the voice of Stockton, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton, and also ChefTobiasCooks.com, Chef Tobias Cooks on all of social media, Chef Tobias Cooks. But this morning, I am so excited here. We have Women in Business. Yeah, so excited. Women in Business. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm your girl, Dee Shelton, and I'm a branding strategist, amongst other things.
Yes.
And I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so proud of you, Chef. I am. I thank you for this opportunity, and also, thank you for all the other women out there who you're helping promote, inspire, encourage, Thank you.
I'm trying.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Well, I am so excited. Thank you for coming back. This time is you solo. I'm so excited about that. This time we are Women in Business, and we are talking about your business and different things that you do in the business, and also how you help the community of Stockton as well. So I'm very excited for that. Thank you for coming back and being a part of my new live broadcast.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So let's jump into it. Lots of great information. Here's your camera. Here's my camera.
Here's my camera. Okay.
All right. There's your camera. Okay. So, jumping right into it. Women in business. There's all kinds of business, of course. Now women are a part of all different parts of business.
We've been a part of business.
Yes.
We're just starting to step up to the front.
Yes, we are.
Take a risk, That's what I'm doing. Trying to just jumping off and taking a risk and betting on the talent, the God-given talent and skills that he's given us.
Yes. So talk about your business a little bit more before we get into our main subject.
Well, I have a company called DNS Marketing Solutions, and I pretty much am a one-stop shop. But my favorite and what I am specializing in is nonprofit and church organization. That's basically my two businesses and organizations and niches that I'm specializing in. So anything that you need branding, you need process and procedures, you need marketing, anything to help your business prosper, anything to let your business be known, to be able to get in contact with your business, Facebook, websites.
There's your camera right there.
Also, this whole camera thing is crazy to me. Even though I work in a TV station for 10 years.
Really?
I did. When I was 19, I worked there from 19 to about 20 something, my late 20s. But, that was a long time ago. I don't want to tell my age. I don't want to say how many years ago it was. But you would think that I would be used to this, but I'm nervous a little bit.
It's okay. I mean, let me tell you, I'm always nervous when I do things. Even still now, like when I cater and I cook, I get nervous.
Right.
I get really big nervous, like big nervous. But then
that's a good thing, though, right?
I heard it was a good thing.
Right. I think it's a good thing because it puts you in your place. You don't think you're like all that, and
no, you can't.
That ego got to go.
You'll get brought down real quick.
Right.
Real quick. Yeah.
Right.
It would bring you down real fast.
Right. And so it's also a little bit different too, because this is the first time I'm literally like saying, okay, this is what I do. For so long I've tried to stay in the background just because it's been comfortable for me.
Yes.
But I pretty much got yelled at by God, and by God, you don't want to get yelled at by him. And he told me, like, this is what I created you to do.
Yeah.
You may not have all the answers, but I need you to move in front, move, push, take a risk, and trust me.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So previously, you've worked with other businesses before.
Right.
You've worked with nonprofits before. You've worked with solo entrepreneurs.
Right.
Such as myself. And you've helped create brands. You help create different things for people in this industry.
To make their business a little bit easier.
And so now you're completely stepping out completely on your own.
Yes. Got the big bills, the big office bills to begin paying.
A new office,
yeah.
a new location,
yeah.
the same phone number because I called.
Same phone number, same website,
Yes.
just a different place. And again, it's a little bit awkward.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Okay. Monday through Friday.
By appointment only, though, okay? Because just yesterday, somebody stopped by and I had an appointment. I was like, look,
like me called. I called and I was like, I just can't call you anymore. I have to now, leave a message.
Right.
And, so you know what? It does take practice and to turn into getting into that transition. And I want to say to stay firm with that. Be firm. It's hard. I know it's hard.
I'm trying to learn balance. I think so again, even though I'm open, I'm still my grand opening is not going to be the next year because there's some Take things I got to work out.
Take your time.
I have to learn balance. I have to learn how to say no to some people. I have to learn to actually I used to do this for free.
This is business.
But now this is business and I have to put a fee to this.
Yes.
So I'm just learning and I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for God's grace. I'm really trying to open up my ears and listen to his wisdom and his direction and telling me where I should go. And not because I've made some mistakes in the past.
We all do.
So I'm trying not to repeat.
Some 10 minutes ago.
Right. That's the truth. That we do.
All do.
And just being okay with making those mistakes, but also recovering from those mistakes, putting in procedure and process to build on those mistakes. And I also think my learning experience is the same things that our other organizations and other businesses and small entrepreneurs are going through too. So I'm grateful that I get to apply the things that I've learned to other businesses and organizations.
Well, let's talk about that because in that, our topic for today is branding. And I think branding is so important. Like, I cannot stress how important branding is. Go ahead, put us on Facebook Watch. But it is so important. I think you and I, we kind of talked about that a little bit last night, that in all of this that we're going through, learning how to say no, learning how to be more constructive, learning how to stick by the business rules, the Monday through Friday, the 9 to 5, learning how, no, you just can't show up. No, I have to put a fee to this now. I can't just give it to you free.
And the homie hookup. Because everybody wants the homie hookup.
I
got to pay this light bill.
Yes. So our brand will actually help us be consistent with that, because once we start building a brand and we start building those different things, then that would kind of help us put everything in a little bit more perspective.
Right. And getting the education, because I think that's a big part of success, right? Is not necessarily like you got to go get your business degree, which is good.
It's great.
But I'm just talking about education on how things work and move now, because the same tools that we used even just 2 years ago for marketing and branding, they're almost obsolete, because there's these new things that are coming every day, but they're also solutions. They're business solutions to help us be better and more efficient and quicker, and not have to do so much work. So it's very important that you are constantly learning, that you have the time to learn. Because if you don't push out time for your business to learn the up and coming things, and how to be more efficient, what SEO is, how to put your name out there, how to all these different things. You gotta you can't just depend on it just gonna organically, automatically happen. No. Everybody's gonna know my name. No. I post once a day. No. So how come no one knows me?
Well, that's interesting what you said. And I like this organically to be more of a conversation than me just ask a whole bunch of questions. Because here we go. You just said something. I post every day. People know me. But what people don't understand about branding is that your business have to exist outside of posting. It has to exist outside of social media.
Right.
How do you build your business outside of that realm as well?
Right. And also, what is the difference between marketing and branding? Because they're two separate things, right?
That
and
is
see
a good one.
sometimes people they confuse the two,
Yes.
or they they hire somebody. They go, can you do my marketing?
Yes.
Okay. But what marketing is basic? Okay, let's start from the beginning. So what is branding?
What is branding? So my interpretation of branding, I have a lot. We're not gonna go off on what Google says, but for me, branding is pretty much finding out who you are, finding your niche, creating your statement, creating your vision, creating your mission. Then from there, you take it into the technical piece. Most people think branding is having a logo, having a name, and then boom, you're in business. But that's not all of what branding is. No. Branding is basically, you could brand yourself. Okay, so listen, not to go into it too deep.
No, but go ahead.
I was talking to my baby sister yesterday. My baby sister, shout out to Monica. She is out in Atlanta. And I'm so proud of her. She is a dental hygienist, what you call it? Hygienist now. But she's also going to be a dental assistant.
Okay.
So I'm super excited for her. She's getting ready to graduate in July, and so she FaceTimed me. She goes, "Sister, I was offered a job at the county, And I said, "Well, do you really want to do that, or do you want a brand?" There's a difference between a job and there's a difference between a brand. And I explained to her, if you keep volunteering, if you keep doing the volunteering that you're doing and you keep doing these things, what happens is you'll meet people, you'll grow, you'll start to network, and you'll find your niche. And in finding your niche, you'll find your vision.
Right.
You'll find your mission of what you stand for. And then at that point, then you can start the process of branding who you are and how you see yourself. And then your business can develop. And guess what? This is the aha part. You can now build your business plan around that.
Right. And you just said a whole bunch of jewels, because I think what people forget is that you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. So all of those things that you described, they're kind of like checkoff boxes, right? Like, because some people, just like you said, it's not, I have a logo and I have an image and I do this. Okay, but what is basically what you do and what your logo is or whatever, it pretty much identifies you. I'm gonna give you some examples.
Yes.
Okay. See, I had some little images, but I can't pull them up right now.
That's okay.
But for instance, Starbucks, right? When you see that sign,
yes.
What are you expecting to get? What are you expecting to get?
Coffee.
Okay, so that is coffee and Starbucks
Tea.
emblem. It doesn't. You know what? The image that I was gonna bring up to you didn't even have a name. It just has the lady, the green. What color is the lady?
Yes, green. The
okay,
mermaid.
and what color are the two logos? What colors are in the logos?
It's white
and green.
Green.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, McDonald's.
Yellow. Well, it's a special type of golden yellow.
Right, but what is their symbol?
An M, like an arch.
Does it have to have the name on it for you to know?
No.
What about the products that they sell on their drinks? That's why I had the M on their drinks. Does it say McDonald's or does it just have the M?
It has.
What about their fries?
The M.
Is it a complicated logo?
No.
No, but what do you expect at McDonald's?
That is
when you see that?
2-year-old when they see it go crazy.
Very true. Exactly. See, that's exactly right.
Yes.
And has McDonald's sign like pretty much really changed? Like they've done maybe made it like a 3D image or something like that. But also Ronald McDonald is also synonymous with that too, right?
Yes.
So he doesn't have, I'm Ronald McDonald. No,
not
it's just
anymore.
the face.
You wouldn't even know that Ronald McDonald existed.
When I was looking today, I didn't even see him anymore.
Yeah.
But still, when you know what you're going to get when you see that M.
Yes.
You know you can't go to McDonald's and get pizza.
Yes.
Right, so it's setting you
might.
Huh?
Now that you said,
I know you never know. But for right now, you know that traditionally you're going to get hamburgers, fries, drink. Right, and there is also going to be something there for your kids.
Yes.
The other one I looked up was Wendy's.
Oh, yes.
Wendy's just has the picture of the lady,
the
Wendy,
girl.
his daughter.
Yes.
But it doesn't, I mean, there are some that say Wendy's, but if you just seen that girl, you would know
Yes.
who it is, what it is, and
Yes.
you would know what to expect.
Yes.
You're not going to, again, you're not going to get corn dogs.
Yes.
They sell hamburgers.
Yes.
The other one was Nike. I looked up.
Yes,
It's a
I was
swoosh.
just thinking about Nike.
Nike. They just have a
Just
swoosh. Now, whether you see the name Nike or whether you see just the swoosh. The other one was
Jordan as well.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be the picture. I've seen Jordan where it was just like the silhouette
right.
of that, and that was it. And it was on a shirt, and it was like $75.
Right.
It didn't have Jordan, and it was real too. It didn't have
Right.
Jordan on it, anything. It was just like the silhouette, and
Right.
that was it. Yeah.
So again, branding is who you are, right? And it helps identify your product.
Yes.
Right. And then marketing is getting the people to know who you are.
Yes.
You know, putting your name out there or whatnot. So they're both very important. They work together, of course.
Yes.
But they are two separate things, and you have
Yes.
to learn the difference. Because again, marketing is you could just easy terms is like looking for your placement. Like you could say social media.
Yes.
You can say your website. You can say commercials or anything else like that. So again, who you are, and then getting the people to know who you are.
Yes.
Getting your brand or getting your item out there is basically marketing.
Yes.
And then, you got a lot of businesses out who have both, but they don't maintain them.
Yes.
So that's consistency too, right? A matter of fact, I just went to a prominent Stockton website yesterday, and they had all old information on there. So that is, it's great you have it. It can look good, and it's great that you actually have it. But if I can't get what I need, why am I going to your website?
Yes.
I'm automatically going to think, oh, they're not consistent, or, I'm not going to continue to keep going there because I know I can't get the information I need because you're 2 years behind.
Yes.
Right. So again, consistency is a very big thing. And I really think that being honest with yourself is also another thing that we have to really focus on, because sometimes we be like, we can do it all, but you got to ask yourself and be realistic. Again, if you're building a brand, you got to be consistent.
Yes.
In your marketing and your branding, right? You also have to be realistic again and say, do I have the time to dedicate to this on a consistent basis? Do I have the skill? Because if I don't have the eye, like if some people are horrible in spelling.
Yeah, me.
Right?
I get caught all the time on social media.
I think that's everybody, to be honest with you.
I get people be like, they change it, they inbox me. I be like, what? And then spell check is the devil.
Right.
Like, spell check is
especially if you're working at 2 o'clock in the morning,
man,
right?
I'm trying to tell you, so you can have something, like I had bechamel. And I know
what
how
are you
to
trying
spell.
to say?
I know how to spell bechamel. And I put it, but as soon as I hit publish, it was all something else. I'm like, I hate spell check.
Right.
Like, I had to go back and change about 4 or 5 different things because as soon as I hit publish, it changed the name
Everything.
of it.
Right. Right. And see, there's even tools and tips to even do that.
And bechamel is a sauce, by the way.
Thank you, because
I
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Name. It
I
is
didn't
not
know.
a person's name. Bechamel is a sauce. Okay. It's a
I was saying to
mother
myself,
sauce.
I'm not going to ask her what that is because I must just be goofy
That's
or stupid
not
because I don't
someone's
know
name. No,
what
it's
bechamel is.
It's a mother sauce. Okay.
What's a
Cooking
mother sauce?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Okay.
in culinary, you have sauces. So we all know you have like tomato sauce, you have white sauce, you have brown gravy.
Okay.
Okay, so this is women in business.
It's like a roux. Is it a roux?
It can be. It depends on how you make it. So bechamel basically is a white sauce. And from that white sauce, you could build derivatives. So from that, you could build Alfredo.
Look,
there you go. Boom.
I love Alfredo.
Mac and
the
cheese.
fresh, natural
You could
kind.
build mac and cheese. You could the roux for mac and cheese.
Yeah,
It's a
see?
bechamel.
Talk to me. In
Okay,
business terms
white
that I know.
gravy,
Roux.
gravy and biscuits and
No,
sausage.
I don't like that.
Okay, well there you go.
You can use that same sauce For biscuits.
Oh yeah, you could use
Alfredo?
bechamel for. You could use it. You could put jalapenos in it, and you have the Mexican
Bechamel.
sauce.
Look,
Yeah, it's not a name. Some people think
bechamel.
Bechamel.
Now I'm gonna forget it when we leave here, but I'm
Hello,
gonna keep saying it a
is
couple
bechamel
times.
there?
Right.
Go ahead.
But in any case, I forgot where we were.
We were talking about branding and marketing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you said something that's interesting about being consistent. Here's a question. Is it possible to market without a branding? Because I have seen even larger businesses where they're getting ready to roll out a business and all they have is a logo, but they do a lot of marketing and stuff for it. Or would you call that more branding? Because marketing is when you're actually getting ready to make the sales.
Well, I would say that it all depends on what your plan is.
Okay.
Right. So for instance, even for me, like there's some things I still need to put into place, but I didn't want to wait. I'm building clientele. I'm building my plan, but I didn't want to wait. So there's, you're getting ready to launch. So and there may be some things that you want to get some feedback on. So you might want to be testing the market to see, if I put this up at this time, what response will I get? So you're looking at, you're plotting, you're trying to be strategic. You're trying to, see what works. So, and a lot of companies do that, test marketing. Basically. Yes. So, I mean, I would never say, I say try everything at the very beginning, but once you have established what it is you want to do, what it is your marketing is going to look like, or your logo, and you've done all the things that you talked about earlier, it's very important to stay consistent in that.
So this is a great question. There's a lot of people that are in business or trying to get into business. Unfortunately, a lot of people never went to business school. So
Right.
they're basically learning off of each other or YouTube
or experience
or different things.
It's your
of that
best
nature.
teacher.
Yes. What would you suggest to that person that's probably in business and not getting the results? Should they focus then back on their branding, or?
What I suggest is, first of all, don't give up. Don't give up. But also, I think simpler is better.
Yeah.
And what I would suggest for people who are starting off or thinking about rebranding is, go back to the drawing board. What is your purpose? Because that's really what you should be basing everything else off of.
Yes.
What is your purpose? And so sometimes we have to revisit that. Sometimes we go and do things just because it was available, but that's not what we're called to do.
Yeah.
Right? So I think, again, it's very important. Find out, go back to the drawing board, write it all down. What is it that you want to contribute? What is it that you are skilled at? Right? Because sometimes we do things that we're not skilled to do.
Yes.
We just want to do them.
Yes.
So what can I do excellently? And focus on that. Then once you have that plan, then brand based on that, Again, like what we were talking about the other companies that we named off, what if McDonald's is just like, I'm going to be everything to all people? You can't be successful in that. You have to find your niche, and you got to focus on that, and then build everything around your plan.
Yeah. This is something that I see a lot. And I've seen this even before I even jumped into business myself. I always see people that put money. They want the money for the business. They don't take out time to properly brand themselves or take out time to properly market themselves. Just recently, I've seen people where they're just all of a sudden they put up a flyer. I'm selling this. Go buy it. Or I'm in business for this. Go buy it. But they have no history. They have no content. They have nothing to I would say lead a paper trail to it. And so in that I call it the salesman strategy. Because oftentimes you will see people that are in business and they never sell you anything. Like they never put up anything for sale. And I found that when I take that approach, when I have taken that approach of just putting myself out there without even saying, oh, buy this or buy that. Of course, I got some cannoli coming up. But, you know, when I found that way of doing things, I found that I started getting more clientele and more customers. I started getting more referrals. And then all of a sudden, I started getting more tag and more, you know, shares, and it started growing and growing because I never took the salesman approach. How do you think that can work in some incidents?
I think broadcasting and sharing your talents and your gifts and your business is very important.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean, you should always be doing that. But I think what some people fall into the trap of is it good enough, or is this really something I should be doing? I myself fell into that same trap.
Yeah, we all do.
You just, word of mouth, or but I don't want to put, I don't want to make anything official or whatnot. But you have to sell yourself. That's the thing that I've learned. This is probably my biggest lesson.
Yeah,
is because I've done lots of stuff in the city, but I never was like, oh, don't say anything, or I don't want people to, forget what people think.
Yeah,
you have to, number one, believe in yourself, believe in your product, and then put that thing out. And I will say this too. A lot of times people will have, like you said, they want to sell something and they tag all their friends, and they depend on their friends or their network to continue to support you. You can't live off of that.
That is a good one. And
you
always
can't live off of your friends and family and uncle and your mama, and you can't live off of that. You have to expand your horizons.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a real quick break. Remember, you are with Chef Tobias Cooks, Women in Business with KBC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California. We will be right back after this announcement.
We now return to Women in Business here on TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin, with your host, Chef Tobias Cooks.
Hello. Chef Tobias Cooks with KBCC 89.5. Tracy, California. You messed me up. I had it going on.
I thought I was helping.
Now I got to do it again. KBCC
89.5
89.
FM, Tracy, California.
See, you trying to be the back. You trying to be the
hype man.
But you messing us
But
up.
I do. I'm sorry.
This is practice.
I don't know.
Yeah, you trying to mess us up. Speaking of being the back man, I know we was talking about branding and things of that nature. Hello, FB Live. But also you do something else when you was doing the hype
Oh
part.
yeah, I do jingles too. You know what I'm saying? You need a song. You need a line.
Yes.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
And you know you have a band as well.
I do. They help me sometimes to not be so shy.
Yes. So do you think because you are musically inclined, I think a lot of people need to know that about you, that you have a very, very special gift with music as far as singing, writing music,
Yes,
being
I love
creative. And that is so brilliant of you because that all helps with your branding and marketing strategy.
I'm trying to tell you anything you need to promote yourself. I got you. You need a logo. You need some process and procedures. Do you need some banners?
Yes.
Some pins. What you need? I just did we just did 10,000 door hangers for somebody in politics.
Wow.
I won't say who it is.
Wow.
But, you know, like to brag.
Yeah,
but,
wow.
Yes,
10,000.
basically anything you need. I can hook you up. And if I don't know how to do it, I will outsource you and get you to hook up. And another one of the good things that I do, the thing that I love to do the most is consulting. I want to help you. What is your plan? Because the Word of God says, write the vision, make it plain. And it's not only just for yourself, but it's for other people who you're trying to get to help.
Yes.
Because that's the one thing that we have problems with, right? We say, we need volunteers, we need help. And they say, what can I help with? And you don't know.
Yes.
And you don't write it down.
Yes.
So, yeah. That's just a lot of things that I do, and I'm excited to help the community. I love nonprofits. I feel like they need the most help.
Yes.
So I'm working with a couple of nonprofits in the city, and again, some churches. So.
All right.
I lend my talent to those too. I write. We just did a challenge and a song for one of the churches that I work with. So, yeah.
Isn't that great?
I do it all.
Because
what you need.
It's like overlapping one another, and also networking as well
and also
areas.
saves you money because I'm packaging all that stuff and in one package and it's just more fluid and whatnot.
Well, I'll be excited for you, especially you come back to media. I'll be excited about that part.
But when
you come back to media.
Yeah.
I know that's a little. But you never know.
You never know.
You never know. Tyler Perry might call. You never know.
Do you know I write plays? I've written 3 musicals.
See? I knew it.
I sure have.
Yes.
I do that too.
Yes. So
have you written a script and you need editing? Or you need some songs written?
Yeah.
For that play or that musical.
Yeah.
Do you need a flyer? No. I'm telling you, I can do it all. And I can also, and mostly consult with you. And that's what I'm mostly excited about. I love creating.
Yes.
That's my thing. Anything creative, that's me.
Yes.
And so I love seeing ideas come to fruition.
You? Like the creativity, like what inspires you? Like for me, nature inspires me, music inspires me. I draw a lot of inspiration from my scenery, where I grew up in the Bay Area. I draw a lot of inspiration from that as far as like the different flavors of food that I grew up eating, or just being around different cultures and stuff like that. There's like little things like that will inspire me. What inspires your creativity?
Innovation inspires me, I guess. So like Tyler Perry's getting his 360 acre 360 How many? 360?
I don't know, but I know it's
a whole
lot.
bunch of acres. Okay,
Yes.
Just seeing that and seeing what he accomplished. That's
Yes.
inspiring. You know what also inspires me? Hungry artists.
Yes.
When I see them, when I see them and I see the gift in them, I automatically want to help. Potential, if I see somebody, whatever, nonprofits, and I see what they're trying to do, and I fall in love with their vision, that automatically makes me want to help. And that's actually why I do what I do, because that I believe God called me to help others, to help bring their purpose out.
Now, being that you have an office now,
Yes.
and you can't do every single thing.
No.
So there are projects, unfortunately, that you will have to
say no to
or pass on. But this is what I've learned. There are things that I had said no to, and guess what? Some of them come back. They'll loop back around, and then that timing might just be the right timing.
Right.
So I think that a lot of, especially women, because we wear so many hats and we have so many different situations.
And we're nurturing and we want to fix everything.
Every single
That's
thing.
my problem.
Yes.
I want to fix everything.
Yes. That we have to realize that that just because you didn't get on that project that time, or just because you didn't take that person on or that situation as a client, if it's meant to be, it will come back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And again, that's why I said it's very important that you have your plan, and then you stick to your niches. And then as you grow, as you get bigger, and maybe as I pull on staff to do certain things, I'll be able to do everything. I was just saying everything that I love to do or that I have actually experienced.
Yes.
But yeah, that's why the shift to an office, to focus on my niche, and to try to do those things as best as I can.
Yes. So you are downtown
in Court Towers.
Downtown Stockton.
Yeah, downtown Stockton, Court Towers. Suite 816.
And you can't show up at security, so you have to ring the bell.
You have to ring the bell, yes.
Yes. Yes. I'll put it on there for them.
It's my little card.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And downtown Stockton, I was downtown Stockton, so that is a great place.
I'm right down the street from you.
Yeah, I know, Court Towers. Yeah, so that is a really great place because there are a lot of business people down there. There are entrepreneurs as well.
Right.
So it is a really great environment to be positive in as well.
Right, and you know what? It's helping me to fall in love with Stockton more. A lot of the time that I'm there, if I don't have appointments, I'm walking, I'm meeting new businesses, I'm introducing myself and kind of scoping out the area and seeing what the need is. And I love it. I've met some really great people, and again, it's downtown is about to be popping.
Yes,
it's about to be popping. So I'm excited about the location. I'm happy. I have a beautiful view.
Oh wow! I have to come.
Yeah, I have a really nice view.
Yes.
And again, it's just nice knowing the people that are downtown. The Stockton Alliance is down there. Visit Stockton is right around the corner.
Yes.
I'm actually going to go visit them today. And just networking, which is something that I didn't really do in the past. So I'm excited about it.
Yes. Yes, and that is the most important piece, and also to our branding as well.
Right.
And like you said, getting around, talking to people, meeting people, that's called guerrilla marketing. When you do face-to-face marketing, or you just get out there and just spontaneous, just
old school. Hi.
Yes, we call
My
that.
name is Dee.
Yes, and that's how I built my business. I built my bakery on guerrilla marketing even before I took it to social media.
And you know what?
I
remember that.
Then.
I remember that. That's the thing. The key is hustle.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of people, this might not work for you.
And even if I tell people, if you are afraid of people, because there are a lot of introverts that have great businesses. This is what I say: carry your business cards. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Give out your business card.
You're right.
And trust me, it works a whole great deal. Like I've told a few people that are like terribly shy, just give them your card. Just leave your card.
Right.
Just wave. Smile. Guess what? They're going to come over to you.
Be open.
And give them your card. And that's it. It speaks a lot of volume with that. All right. So I'm excited about the jingle part because you know I rap, right?
Girl, bust it right now.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Microphone check, 1, 2, 3. I'm Chef Tobias and I'm in the house. I not only cook, but I also rap. I rap on the mic and I teach you knowledge and everything else that goes in between. Make that money and make that bag. Be very clear and specific on you, because you is the one that's gonna make you a star. You gonna shine as bright as you go, and high in the sky, and the moon is bright. And guess what's gonna happen? The universe gonna open. It's gonna open up to you and bring it all down. So what I'm saying is very irrelevant. Get what you need, get the knowledge and intentions, and that will bring you everything you need, because guess what? We are queens indeed.
Chef Cooks in the house. Chef Cooks in the house. I would spit, but I don't want to.
I got Everett over here, who is the engineer. He washes my back and get me clear. He makes sure everything is free. He keeps me on time. He keeps me real, because you know I'm on CPA time, but he keeps me on ET time. Yeah.
In the house. KC, what's it?
It's KBCC. You know, I gotta sing that. That's a good one.
KBCC.
You know what? So this is what happens when me and Danielle get together. This is our real life conversation.
For real.
People just don't understand. Like, we just don't sit and talk about stuff. We actually talk about crazy stuff. Like, we just have
What we do is we flow in our creative. We flow.
Yes. All right. Give me your information one more time. Let's get out of here.
My name is Danielle Dee Shelton, and I am owner and operator of DNS Marketing Solutions. Visit my site at www.DNS Marketing Solutions. You can call me at 209-808-3639. You can hit me up on Facebook, Danielle Nicole, or underneath DNS Marketing Solutions.
All right. And don't forget to go to the consultation. Let's get the branding right.
Yeah, we get
Let's
free
the marketing
consultations
right.
too.
Yes. Oh, tell them about that real quick.
Until January, I am giving a free 45-minute consultation, because it's not only just for you, it's also for me. So I'm learning about new businesses, learning what your needs are, and definitely want to give you some tips and tools for free for the first 45 minutes, though.
Yes, and you have to understand Danielle is phenomenal. I've worked with her many a times on projects that I have and upcoming projects that I have. And let me tell you, it's the real deal. If you're serious about your brand, your business, and marketing and everything else, please give her a call. We're going to get out of here, right?
We getting out of here?
All right.
We're going to wrap it out?
No, Chef Tobias cooks with the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. Please visit us on the Voice of San Joaquin. Click, share, and donate. We are a local community radio station. So please send us your donations. Or if you have a story of women in business, if you know someone that's women in business, please send me an inbox to Chef Tobias Cooks. All right. We will see you next week on KBCC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California. And visit me, ChefTobiasCooks.com.